celebrate the launch of the Rancho Cordova FiberCity project.
Woo!
This
Yay!
morning,
I'm gonna clap for that. Yeah! FiberCity.
So this morning, you will hear from the three main partners on this project, which are the City of Rancho Cordova, Sci-Fi Networks, and Gigabit Now about the project. Some of our elected officials will speak about the benefits of the project and what it will bring to this community. We will also have some time towards the end of the program for some media Q&A. With that, I am honored to introduce the mayor of the City of Rancho Cordova, Donald Terry.
Thank you, everybody. Like she said, I'm Donald Terry, the mayor of Rancho Cordova, and I'm excited to talk about Rancho Cordova's FiberCity and our partnership with Sci-Fi. But first, let me introduce some of my colleagues and staff that are here. I'd like to introduce Vice Mayor Linda Budge.
Hey!
Councilmember David Sander, Siri Pulapati, and Garrett Gatewood.
Woo!
I'd like to also welcome our regional elected officials who are celebrating this with us. We have Matt Ciccato from Congressman Ami Bera's office.
Hey, Max.
Assembly member and former Rancho Cordova City Council member Ken Cooley.
Hey, Ken.
Supervisor Don Natoli and Rich Desmond. So I'd like to also recognize our staff who work tirelessly with our partners to bring this project to fruition. First, our city manager, Cyrus Apar, who's, I believe, right behind me. There we go. Our public works director, Albert Stricker. And Dahlia, who you just heard from, who is also our chief principal engineer for this. So the city of Rancho Cordova is proud to celebrate the groundbreaking of the Rancho Cordova's FiberCity project in partnership with Sci-Fi and Gigabit Now. This project will provide every Rancho Cordova resident and business with access to the fastest internet speeds in the nation. And our city is proud to be the first in Northern California and the greater Sacramento region to do so.
Hey!
So if you're wondering how fast is a gigabit, you can download a 4K movie in seconds. Or you can stream nearly 2,000 videos simultaneously with no lag or buffering. My children have tried this before. So I'd say that's pretty fast. Now, most people will not need that type of speed on a regular basis, but as we have witnessed during firsthand during the pandemic, high-speed internet is no longer a luxury, but a necessity. We are now a nation of Zoom meetings, and because of a global pandemic, online education became the only way our kids could learn in school. And I'll give you even one example. My son every night, my 7-year-old son every night has to upload a video to his teacher after he finishes his homework. When were we doing that 2 years ago? In addition, Rancho Cordova's smart city status will be strengthened by this citywide fiber network. And what is a smart city? It is a city that's built high-tech connectivity to enhance city services for its residents and businesses, not just for today, but into the future. And not just for a few, but for everyone. Now, this gigabit plus city fiber network is just one way Rancho Cordova is a smart city. We are also the only city in the region with the technology needed to make autonomous vehicles a reality right now today. This capability includes an owned system of fiber optic, Cobalt smart controllers, center-to-center traffic integration, closed circuit cameras, and Bluetooth technology. Hey, I just read it.
Awesome. That's awesome.
This project not only serves current residents and businesses, but it will also spur economic growth for years to come by attracting new businesses and families into Rancho Cordova. But wait, there's more. So today we celebrate many things: a citywide fiber network with gigabit speeds, citywide broadband equity for residents and businesses, and enhanced smart city capabilities that bring the very best to our community. Today is a very good day. Thank you to our partners at Sci-Fi Networks for working with us to bring this exciting project to fruition. And now I would like to welcome Jeff Spickler, Vice President of Community Relations for Sci-Fi Networks, to the podium. Jeff?
Well, thank you, Mayor Terry. It's such an honor to be here today. I'd like to recognize and thank Mayor Terry, Vice Mayor Budge, the amazing City Council here in Rancho Cordova, and the staff as well. I'd also like to recognize Matt Ciccato from Congressman Bera's office, Assemblyman Cooley, and our other distinguished representatives and guests. Thank you all for being here to celebrate Rancho Cordova becoming a fiber city. This project represents a significant investment of $63 million, private investment at no cost to the taxpayers. We're extremely proud that Rancho Cordova will be our very first fiber city in Northern California. Becoming a fiber city is something very special. It represents serving every resident and business within the city boundary. We will make the network available to those in need by helping to reduce the cost of service through our Fiber City Aid program, as well as work tirelessly to connect those in multifamily properties and in homeowners associations alike. A strong partnership with the city is paramount in the construction of a network like this, and we appreciate the opportunity to build this relationship together. And in order to deliver to the residents and to the businesses, it takes an amazing internet service provider. And I'm so proud to introduce Gigabit Now as the new ISP for Rancho Cordova, serving this wonderful city. And with that, I'd like to introduce Bailey Klein.
Thank you, Jeff. Hi, everyone. Thank you all for coming out or tuning in from home to help us celebrate this exciting occasion. Like Jeff mentioned, my name is Bailey. I'm Gigabit Now City Manager. I am absolutely thrilled to be here today, and I'm looking forward to getting to know Rancho Cordova as we begin this pioneering project. First, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the City of Rancho Cordova and Sci-Fi Networks for partnering to bring the community a new citywide fiber network and for choosing Gigabit Now as the internet service provider. This brand new network will soon allow Gigabit Now to bring ultra-fast gigabit fiber internet to all residents and businesses in Rancho Cordova. It's exciting, I know. Gigabit Now takes great pride in providing creative solutions that match the uniqueness of the communities we partner with. We work alongside city leaders to deliver out-of-the-box approaches that fit the needs of their residents and businesses alike. With our live customer support 24/7, no contracts or hidden fees, no data caps or throttling to worry about, Rancho Cordova will finally be able to experience the internet how it's meant to be. We can't wait to see you online and around town. Thank you.
Thank you, Bailey. Next, I'd like to welcome Matt Ciccato from Congressman Bera's office. Matt.
Good morning. Thank you. Thank you, Mayor Terry. Good morning. Interesting with Mayor Terry, Assemblyman Cooley, Supervisor Natoli, and Supervisor Desmond. I feel like I'm opening for the Rolling Stones over here. But they had me go first, so I guess I'm warming everybody up a little bit more. No, when I think of this phenomenal achievement for the city of Rancho Cordova, and I wish the congressman could be here, but he's in Washington, D.C. right now, there are three things coming to mind very quickly. One is school. Our living room turned into a classroom, and as my wife taught two elementary school kids, I was more of an administrator myself. We realized how hard it was to, even in our great region, have the internet capability. So it's incredible that this is coming here. Second, on this block right now or in the near future, people are going to be talking to their doctors, getting telehealth directly in their living rooms, and that it's changing the way we are doing things in this world, changing with the pandemic and as we're coming and moving around and improving our technology. And so that is something Rancho Cordova is going to lead the way in the telehealth future. And third is the way of life. By having an integrated traffic system, by having infrastructure laid down that takes the capabilities of this fiber city, they're going to open themselves and make eligibility for federal grants and other opportunities to continue the wave of technology coming to this region. So on behalf of Congressman Bera, I am proud to be here as your opening act for an esteemed group of elected officials. Thank you very much.
So now I'm picturing which one of us is Mick.
Who has the most hair?
And who's
Donatoli!
And who's Keith here too. So next I have the distinguished pleasure to introduce a good friend of mine and a neighbor of mine and somebody who I succeeded on the city council, Assemblymember Ken Cooley.
Hello, Garrett. Hello.
I want to say it is thrilling to be here today, and I just want to say how fitting it is that we follow Congressman Ami Bera's representative. You know, Rancho Cordova was a fiber city before we were a city because the federal government was here right over there at Mather, nuclear weapons base. We had state-of-the-art fiber supporting that enterprise before the city was formed. It's actually part of the thing that drove our jobs. There's so many jobs in Rancho Cordova are really a testament to the fiber in this corridor. It's also very appropriate that we have YK Churla of the Folsom City Council, because the whole corridor of 50 is about technology. Rancho Cordova, Folsom with Intel, El Dorado Hills. This is where the future is happening now. It's also very fitting that we are here because it is this city council that already has put in motion the Community Project Improvement Fund to make sure that the benefits of cityhood got spread across the entire community. And that's why being here at Chisella and Aramon today to talk about how we expand fiber and access to the 21st century across the whole community is profound. And I just want to say there is no more important work in the realm of public service than to actually orchestrate the work of government and our partners to release the energy of individual people, to manage their lives, to pursue their dreams, to foster the aspirations in their children. And so to me, this is just a mighty work that's just another example of the beauty of cityhood in Rancho Cordova. And I'm thrilled to be here, thrilled to participate, thrilled to be one of the original founders with Councilmember Sandra and Vice Mayor Budge. But this is a brand new day, but it's a day that's been coming for a long time. And amen.
Thank you, Ken. And next we have Keith Richard. No. Here we go. We have Sacramento County Board of Supervisors, Don Natoli.
Well, thank you, Mayor Terry and members of the council and my colleagues, Assemblymember Cooley and Matt Chicotto on behalf of Assemblymember Barra. I'm delighted to be here this morning, here in one of the neighborhoods in the heart of Rancho Cordova to celebrate yet another first. And I'll just say that this is not science fiction. I know the Sci-Fi Network is a part of this. This is really real. And it's also an example of a city that has been a tremendous leader, certainly in our county and our region as it relates to not only bringing services directly to its residents and businesses and all the various community partners, but a city that's led in so many different ways. And I think, again, this is a fine example of that. I know that, as described by other speakers, this will improve access for members of the community for a whole host of things, some of them being entertainment related, some of them being employment related, education related, health related, and all of those things add up to a better quality of life. And so I congratulate my colleagues on the council, certainly all the partners that are going to make this happen. And I really wanted to note that that little trench, that 1.1 inch over there, certainly beats a lot of the trenching that used to happen with some of the networks that went in the past. And so hard to be noticeable, but what will be noticeable will be the improved quality of life and the access for people from all walks of life, of all ages. And so congratulations to the city. Thanks to all the partners for making this happen. And this is a great day in the city of Rancho Cordova. Congratulations. Thanks.
Thanks, Don. Now, I do want to point out, if you're driving around the neighborhood, because I actually turned the wrong way on Aramon and I ran into one of our other crews, there is some roads being tore up right now, but we're actually spending tens of millions of dollars in this neighborhood right now to repave roads and to redo sidewalks throughout this specific neighborhood right now. So we do have to mess up the roads sometimes, Don, but it's only to make them better. So with that, I'd like to introduce Rich Desmond, also from the County Board of Supervisors.
Thank you, Mayor Terry. Yes, I'm glad you mentioned that about the roads, because I'm looking at that little gap there and thinking, what are we doing wrong in Sacramento County if that's the only thing you need to be fixing when it comes to tearing up the roads? But thank you.
Fixing a lot of stuff.
Right. Thank you for mentioning that, Mayor Terry. So I'm new to Rancho Cordova. We just redistricted the Sacramento County supervisorial maps, and so my supervisory district overlaps with the eastern portion of Rancho Cordova, and I'm so thrilled and honored now to be working with the City Council and the City of Rancho Cordova. I mean, this is such an exciting thing. I mean, Rancho Cordova setting the standard for showing that in this city, at least, no one gets left behind in terms of connectivity, broadband access, high-speed internet access that is so crucial now more than ever for how we live, how we learn, and how we work. So my hat's really off to what you're doing here, and I look forward to working with you. I will say this, I'm a little hurt, and I'm sure Assemblymember Cooley, Matt Ciccato, and Don Natoli, that we did not get polo shirts. So we stand out like a sore thumb here, but thank you very much for including me, and just really congratulations on being a fiber city and having a city of such great fiber. This is just wonderful to be a part of this today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Where's Dolly and Maria? Can we get them a shirt? So that kind of concludes today's remarks, and I think I'm going to be turning it over to Adam to be doing to answer some questions.
Yeah, well, Mayor, we just want to make sure that the members of the media here, if you have questions, we have the answers. So for the folks who want to fire away, we are welcome to entertain your questions.
Great job there. No question. That's amazing.
Well, I tell you, this is the first. So, folks, we're going to do I'm sorry. When will the first customer be active? First customer being active, Jeff or Delia?
We anticipate the first neighborhood to go live in about 6 to 7 months.
Months. How much? Months. Yeah. So keep in mind that this project, the way it's going to work, as we connect these neighborhoods, they will become live once we finish the neighborhood. So it's going to take about 2 years to finish the entire city. Right. But during that time, as we complete neighborhoods, they'll be able to sign up. So it's not going to be waiting 2 years before this starts. It's going to be a matter of months.